I'm disappointed the way that the media has reacted to this. Because most people in the media have gone to one of two levels. Either it's racist or it is collusion. I'm going to start with the collusion. It's not collusion, okay? Let me explain why it's not collusion. First of all, collusion is illegal, right? So 31 other NFL teams deciding they aren't going to pay Lamar Jackson would be collusion. That is a criminal behavior. Moreover, the NFL is so hyper-competitive, why would the rest of the NFL lay down and make the Ravens situation better? It doesn't make any sense at all that everybody would say, oh, the Ravens are not paying Lamar Jackson enough. Rather than offer him more money, let's all 31 NFL teams agree that we're not going to pay him too and let the Baltimore Ravens get their quarterback way cheaper than they otherwise would. The collusion argument is not smart. I think what's going on is a lot of people looked at Deshaun Watson's contract. He didn't make the playoffs. A lot of people looked at Russell Wilson's contract. He didn't make the playoffs. A lot of people looked at Kyler Murray's contract. He didn't make the playoffs either. And they said, those are the three guys with the most money given to them. By the way, Aaron Rodgers, fourth, also didn't make the playoffs. And they're saying, boy, I wouldn't want that Kyler Murray contract on my books. I wouldn't want that Russell Wilson contract on my books. I wouldn't want that Deshaun Watson contract on my books. And the way that teams react is, for competitive purposes, they look at the way that these deals are organized and they either try and replicate them or they say, boy, we don't want to make that mistake. Okay? Second, some people are saying it's racist. This is a stupid argument. Okay? The NFL is a hyper-competitive business. If your competitors are racist, then you should be able to benefit off of their racism, because it would mean that you could get a black quarterback cheaper because the other teams were racist. If that were the case, not only would you win by not being racist, which should be the goal, right? Identify and judge individuals based on their talents, not whether they're white, black, Asian, or Hispanic, okay? That would have been the goal. You'd be able to benefit, and you'd get a quarterback cheaper, which would mean you'd be able to spend more money on talent surrounding that quarterback. But what ultimately blows all of this up is the three highest paid quarterbacks right now, guess what? They are all black. This is from my guy Warren Sharp. He shared this. Deshaun Watson is guaranteed $230 million. He was accused of sexual assault by 30 different women. Now, there were not criminal charges brought, but he has settled many of those civil lawsuits. He hasn't even played barely in 2 years. He wasn't very good in the 6 games that he did play this year. Yet the Cleveland Browns gave Deshaun Watson, who happens to be a black quarterback, $230 million guaranteed. The most money guaranteed that any person in the history of football has ever received. That is a lot of money. I don't believe race has anything to do with it. I think the Browns thought Deshaun Watson's going to be an elite quarterback. We need him for the rest of his career, and we'll do whatever it takes to get him. That's what I think happened. Okay? Second most guaranteed money. Again, this is Warren Sharp's graphic. Kyler Murray, $189.5 million guaranteed to Kyler Murray by the Arizona Cardinals. Also, again, it bears repeating, a black quarterback. Third most guaranteed money. Russell Wilson, $161 million guaranteed for the Denver Broncos, also a black quarterback. Explain to me, if the NFL was racist, how they would, against black quarterbacks, how it would come to pass that the 3 highest paid, most guaranteed money deals that currently exist in the NFL, Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, and Russell Wilson, are all black quarterbacks. The arguments are really bad in favor of collusion and in favor of racism. Yet they are dominating every discussion point in the NFL. And I hope that when we clip this and when we share it, you will share it with your friends, because both the Ravens and Lamar Jackson are behaving rationally. This isn't about collusion. This isn't about racism.